Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Painting Those Piggies, and today I have a really exciting review of a full collection for winter 2017, and this is going to be a review of the entire Essie Winter 2017 collection. There are 6 polishes, there are 4 creams and 2 kind of like metallic-y shimmer polishes. The name of the collection is New Year, Hue, which is one of the polish names, and so I realized today that I am Christmassy looking, but I figured it's okay for this video, although I did wear this combination to work, but it's okay, I embraced it. So let's get right into a review of the polishes. As always with my more recent reviews, I will first, say the name of the polish, introduce it, show a bottle shot with the name of the polish and just like a couple of fingers in the shot of the polish so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, and then at the end of each polish review I will throw in the full swatch of each polish. So let's get right into the review. I was really excited about this collection. I saw, I think, one review of it and I just thought it looked really pretty. Sometimes Essie comes out with like really cool collections of polishes. There's a couple, mainly 3 in this collection that are kind of dupe-worthy polishes. So, if you have colors like that, you don't need them. Although I will say that all 6 polishes in this collection had just like amazing formulas. There's one coater and then a couple were almost 1 coater polishes. So really, Essie knocked it out of the park with formulas on this. So I did pick up 5 of these polishes on Amazon and I had to find one of them on Ulta. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with what I have on my nails, and this is actually one of my favorites from the collection. There were 2 in this collection that I was like, those are really interesting polishes. I don't have anything like it. So this was one of them, and this is called Essie Ring in the Bling. So this polish, when I saw it, I thought that is really pretty. Even though it is a red and I'm not drawn to reds at all, I still thought it was gorgeous for a red polish. So in the bottle, this looks like kind of like a ruby colored polish. It reminded me of Essie's Wrapped in Rubies, which is one of my favorite red polishes, especially like in the fall and holiday time. So this reminded me of that, but not in that it's the same color, it's the same kind of polish. So this is a metallic looking polish, and in the bottle it's like a cool toned, almost like pinky red color with gold shimmer in it. Not really like a gold like particle shimmer, but more of a gold flash to it. And what I noticed when I applied this polish is that the base of it is really pink. So even though it does end up looking red, I'll give you a little look right here, even though it does look red, the base of it is really pink. So I think that's why I'm more drawn to it. It's not like a true like red polish, it's a pink leaning red. So when I applied this, it does look red on the nails, but to me it almost looks like a molten ruby. Like, it's just a gorgeous polish, which is why I ended up wearing it. It's the last one I swatched, and so I just left it on. But this polish is really stunning. On the nails, the gold isn't as apparent as it is in the bottle, but I did notice in some lights I have a little bit of like a lavender flash. It's really subtle, and I just noticed it at like the end of the day when I was at work, and I was like, what is that? I thought there was something on my nails, but I looked and there was a little bit of a purple flash on all my nails. So I don't know where that comes from because I definitely don't see it in the bottle, but this is just like a molten, fiery red polish. It's like perfect for the holidays, perfect for winter. It's really stunning. The formula is 2 easy coats, no problems whatsoever. I didn't have problems with any polishes, any formulas of any of the polishes, so it's gonna sound repetitive, but this again is Ring in the Bling. Next up, we have kind of the nude polish of the collection, and this is Suit and Tied. So this one to me, I thought was an interesting looking nude. Looking at it, I didn't think I had anything similar. I haven't compared these to specific polishes, but in my mind, I'm thinking like this looks like this looks like this. This is not one of the ones that I would say I have a dupe for. To me, it reminds me of OPI's A Great Opportunity, which is like almost like a peachy pink warm nude, mostly nude though, so I would consider this like a neutral or nude polish, but it definitely has a little bit of like pink and peach in there, more warm toned than anything, but this is definitely darker than the OPI polish, which came out in the Venice collection. I really thought it was interesting and pretty. I don't have anything like this. So the formula on this was really great. I don't think I even said it was a cream polish, but it is a cream polish. I needed 2 coats. It was easy to apply, no formula issues. So that again is Suit and Tied. Next up, we'll go for the blue in the collection, and this is on Your Mistletoes, which I would think would be a green polish, but I don't know. This is a teal blue polish. It's very blue leaning for a teal, I would say. It's almost like teal with a lot of blue in it, or navy with a lot of green in it. So that's what I would say. This is a cream polish. This one, to me, I haven't compared it yet, but it reminds me of OPI's CIA equals color is awesome. Again, I haven't done any comparisons, but that's what it really reminded me of when I put it on my nails. This again had a great formula. It was so close to being a 1-coater polish. It is super pigmented, very opaque. I almost got it in 1 coat, but I wanted to be thorough, so I put 2 coats in my swatch photos. So that again is Essie's On Your Mistletoes. Again, one of the more dupable polishes in the collection, but still really pretty and a great formula. I'm just going to go into the other 2 kind of dupable color polishes in this collection. This one is Essie's Bee Cherry. And it's actually the first one I wore from the collection because I thought it looked really pretty. Again, another red, and I was drawn to them. So I ended up picking up the whole collection, obviously, because I just thought the colors were stunning. And Bee Cherry is like, almost like my husband calls it a cherry berry red. It's like a very, very cool toned red, almost like pink leaning, but definitely red on the nails. The great thing about this, I know there are dupes because I found a couple myself, but this one is a 1-coat red. I mean, if there ever was a red polish to apply itself to your nails, it was this one. I was just blown away by the formula. It wasn't thick whatsoever. It was just an amazing 1-coat, highly pigmented red. So if you're looking for a cool toned red or something in this like cherry berry sort of color, I would definitely recommend this one. It was pretty much the easiest red I've ever applied to my nails. So that is again Bee Cherry. Next up, we have the purple of the collection. I like this collection because it's not a typical holiday collection. Like, it's not full of golds and reds and greens, which are just typical holiday colors. It's almost got like an updated, like New Year's sort of feel to it, like modern winter feel. At least that's what I feel, but I'm glad it's not like a typical holiday collection. So this one is called New Year, New Hue. That's the name of the collection, I believe. And this one is like a medium, warm, plummy purple. I've recently fallen in love with this color. Again, I don't think this color is all that unique. I have a couple dupes in my collection, I think. This might be a little bit lighter than the ones I'm thinking of, like OPI's Get Cherried Away or OPI Anti-Bleak. Those are along the lines of what I'm thinking of, but this actually might be lighter than I'm thinking it is. It does read as a true purple cream on the nails. It's not too dark or too vampy that you can't tell that it's purple. Again, this one had an amazing formula, almost a 1-coater. It was so close. I had one nail that needed a 2nd coat, but I did 2 coats on all my nails for the swatch photos. just because underneath the lights you can tend to tell that they're not as opaque, but this one was just so good, so buttery. None of the formulas, even though they were close to one coaters, were thick at all. So that again is New Year, New Hue. And last up, I saved my favorite from the collection. My top two were definitely this one and the very first red, which I have on my nails. This is Essie Socialites, and this one is the one I had a hard time finding. It was sold out already on Amazon, and I had looked for it in a couple of places but couldn't find it. So I did find it on Ulta, no problem. And this one is a really cool polish. I saw it in swatches and I was like, yes, that's unique. I definitely do not have anything like this. This in its base is a gray polish, but it has really, really like micro fine copper shimmer in it, and I really think that is such a cool combination. You don't really see gray and copper together, you know, in a polish, and when I applied it, the copper really does show on the nail. It doesn't get hidden by the gray at all, which I get disappointed when that happens. You see something in the bottle and you want it to look like that in the bottle when it's on your nails, but it doesn't. This is not the case. It looks exactly like it does in the bottle. You can see that copper shift in the bottle, and that's exactly what it looks like on the nails. This one had a fantastic formula. Sometimes colors like this tend to be sheer, but this one was not. It was opaque, beautiful coverage in 2 coats, and this one is definitely my favorite of the collection just because it's so unique, and that again is Essie Socialites. So that is it for my review of this holiday collection. I actually like that there's only 6 polishes. Sometimes I wish collections were smaller and almost like smaller and more special, but I really like the size of this collection for winter 2017. I think the colors are beautiful, and honestly, like, Essie knocked it out of the ballpark with this collection. If you don't have creams like the plum or the blue or the, you know, the cool toned red, those are great staples to pick up. All 3 of those were almost 1-coat polishes. Well, the red is a 1-coat polish, but they really knocked it out of the park with this, and so I'm very happy with this collection. My 2 favorites in this collection are the ruby red ring in the bling, which is what I have on my nails, and Essie Socialites, which is that cool gray with the copper shimmer. I just think these are 2 really unique polishes, and overall I'm really happy with the entire collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review video, found it helpful. If you're going to pick up any polishes from this collection or you have picked them up, please leave me a comment down below letting me know your picks, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys!